Whenever you're looking for our library's webpage online, you can just type in Kapi'olani CC Library into your search engine and go to our home page. If you wanted to search our catalog, simply go to the Search the Library and Beyond box right in the middle of our home page. And I was looking up articles and information on sleep deprivation and heart disease. When I'm brought into the catalog, I can see there's 12,143 results. And one thing I can do is think about the fact that right now I just have 4 separate search words in here: sleep, deprivation, heart, and disease. But what I'm really interested in is sleep deprivation as a phrase. I really want to know about sleep deprivation and not just sleep. And heart disease, I think I'm going to do the same thing in this case. And then click on search, and now I have 3,078 results, which is still kind of a lot. One thing I recommend you always do is take a look at these filters where it says tweak your results on the left-hand side. And I think you always want to just think about it, because what it's telling you here is information about what's in these 3,078 results. So the oldest publication is in 1989, and maybe that's too old. Maybe your teacher told you, please just keep it within the last 5 years, from 2016 to 2021. So I'm going to click refine and apply that filter. It's up here now. And now I have 1,358 results. And maybe your instructor also said, keep it to peer-reviewed journals. So you can also apply that. Now I have 1,088. Another thing I like to look at is the subjects. I think this is helpful sometimes because, as you can see, of these 1,088 results, 750 have the subject science and technology applied to them, and that's quite a bit. So why don't we kind of like narrow this down a little bit? We know for sure that we're interested in sleep deprivation, and many articles have multiple subjects on them. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of narrowing this down a little bit more, because 1,000 results is kind of high to look through. And so I have sleep deprivation. Maybe I'm also interested in learning about adults. I'm also interested in cardiovascular disease. And maybe I'm also wondering about the health aspects. And why don't I just give, humans, because I don't necessarily want to see research about animals. And I'm going to apply the filters. I can see all my filters. I can always remove the filter if I want. I can take it off. I have 729 results now. Maybe I don't care so much about health aspects, so I'm going to take that off. Now I have 660. So yeah, you just kind of tweak your results a little bit here. And what it's doing is it's just bringing in all these different subject headings. It's not that all of these articles have all of these things in common, but all of these have at least one of these subjects associated with it. So another thing I want to point out is the fact that this first result might look promising, but it says it's from Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews. It's not really a research article. Even though it says it's in a peer-reviewed journal, sometimes there are review articles within the journal, and these are not considered scientific articles, research articles. So you're going to want to take that off. Let's look at the second one. Right beneath View Online, click the link, and it will take you to the article. And I can see that there's an abstract that sounds like this might be good for my research. So I always check out the abstract, and if I want to download it, I look for a PDF download or some way to download the article. And then I like to copy the first few words of the article, and then when I download it, it tends to come up with this kind of funky title. And I just kind of paste that in, as you can see. And then I'm just going to get out of this site. It's also telling me that others have viewed similar articles as well, but I'm going to go back to the catalog now. So yeah, that's what you can do. You can play with these filters. You don't have to apply the filters if you don't want to. And by all means, you don't have to go through all of the results. It's not necessary, you know. And you can see like your results are kind of changing as I'm adding and removing filters in some cases. But yeah, this is just a way to kind of narrow the field a little bit. And definitely feel free to try different search terms that you saw and just keep playing around, because that's how searching is, you know. It takes a while. And if you need any help at all, just ask for help. A final thing to show you is, say you like this article and you want to share it. You don't want to use this URL. You want to grab what we call the permalink and copy that, and that's what you can send to yourself or to your teacher or your classmates if you want to share it. And you can also generate a citation here. We don't have AMA, but we do have APA, so you could copy that, and then you'll have to just, you know, update it on your own. But we do have assistance for that, so definitely contact the library if you have questions about that as well. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Happy searching, and please reach out if you need any help at all.